All right, now welcome back, everyone. Where do we begin from? Okay, let's start from what happened in the courts today in Lagos. Let's begin with the news of the rearrest of a former Minister of Aviation, Chief Femi Fani-Kayode. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission rearrested Mr. Femi Fani-Kayode as he left the Federal High Court premises in Lagos. The former minister yesterday gave a hint of a plan by the anti-graft body to rearrest and detain him. Mr. Kayode, who is standing trial on an amended 40-count charge bordering on money laundering, was in July granted bail by the Federal High Court in Lagos in the sum of 200 million naira and two sureties in like sum. He had pleaded not guilty to the charges and described them as being politically motivated. Well, now, let's listen to Mr. Fani-Kayode.
They will not take my life. I am not scared. I am not intimidated. I will not be silenced. And I'm very proud of the fact that the Nigerian people are beginning to understand what's going on in this country. They can arrest me 1,000 times, torture me, lock me up, beat me, deprive me of food and my phones. They can do anything to me. I will never change.
Well, of course, for those who watched the interview we had with Mr. Femi Fani-Kayode, he's still right there online after he was released a few weeks ago. Now he's been rearrested. You might just want to check out some of the things he said, but we'll look at how that unfolds in the coming days. So now to Ekiti State, where over a week ago, a lawmaker, Honorable Garibi, was suspended for 180 days. Yes, by his fellow lawmakers. Today, what we are hearing is assassination threats flying around in the Halo chamber of the State Assembly. First, some of the lawmakers say Mr. Aribishogun is planning to assassinate them. But Mr. Aribishogun has also spoken to Channel Television that they were the ones actually planning evil on him. The Speaker of the Ekiti State House Assembly has said the whole crisis is planned towards removing the governor, Ayodele Fayose. Take a listen to him now.
Say that whatever you must have heard about any plan.
From our findings, we have discovered that this fresh onslaught is to be unleashed on the House of Assembly because of our refusal to cooperate with the external forces that are desirous of removing our governor, Mr. Ayodele Fayose. They will not succeed. And you are aware, those who are in charge of this attempt to coerce members of the House of Assembly into their evil plots to impeach the governor. Their plan is to assassinate some of our members with a view to conducting a by-election into their seat and to rig APC into the House through the back door.
Honorable Oluwawale, the Speaker of the Ekiti State House of Assembly. The man suspended, Honorable Aribishogun, is here with me in the studio. Thank you so much for joining us on the program.
Good evening.
One will be wondering, why are you planning to assassinate your colleagues?
Well, I think it is a figment of imagination of anybody to think that I, Honorable Aribishogun, will be planning to assassinate or to kill any of my colleagues who will be together through the struggle. I'm not a violent person. I have a pedigree of a very easygoing person. I think it is a creation of certain element within the House, to tarnish my reputation, or perhaps to take me out of the government or intimidate me out of the government. And the crisis has, taken its turn on the State House of Assembly. Nobody is planning to kill anybody. We are our brothers. We've been working together as a family, and even though we have some element within the system that have been hobnobbing with the opposition party, but because they felt that it is not time for me, I felt that it's not time for me to be talking, because I believe that in the State House of Assembly, I'm one of the pillars and one of those who have worked and labored for the government to be in place. So it is curious when I heard it that some people are saying after my suspension, even though illegally, they were still saying that I'm planning to kill.
Because, one would be wondering, During the moment when some of your colleagues were arrested by the DSS, you were at that moment the chairman of House Committee on Information.
Yes.
And we saw you in Abuja, virtually everywhere you were going up and down. And I remember that you were the director of media of Ayodele Fayose campaign organization at the 2014 election. One we wonder that you have a close relationship with the governor.
Yes.
But maybe that is no more right now. The talks there is that you are hobnobbing with the opposition, and that's why you were suspended.
And that is all. I would say that it's all a creation.
Is it a creation?
A creation of certain. Let me tell you. Well, I had gone to defend myself at the Hard Rock Committee set up by the House, and it is also very curious when they came out to say that, well, somebody who they have already alleged that we traveled together to meet this opposition element, it was still the same person they brought to come and be a prosecution witness. And unfortunately, what they even said at the panel was not what they eventually brought out as, the report of the panel. You see, I can tell you that we have one element there called Honorable Motosho, who was behind all this because of certain, discrepancy, or maybe he has issue with the Deputy Speaker, and it felt perhaps I'm being protective of the Deputy Speaker, and he decided to concoct some of all these things.
What is the issue really with him, Honorable Motosho, and the Deputy Speaker?
The issue is all about that's what we have, the head tech matter in Ijero. The Deputy Speaker was from Elijino. The provost of that college was also Elijino. But Motosho was the chairman, head committee, and he wanted to sanction that provost for some issues. And the Deputy Speaker came in and said, well, let us take this matter before the House so that they can look at it objectively. That was
how it all started. But we understand that you also have ambitions.
No, I don't have any ambition.
You don't have any ambitions?
He's the one saying he wants to go to rep. And he has been persecuting people.
He wants to go to the House of Reps.
Yes.
That's why he's planning all of this.
He's planning all this. And he's the one, in fact, he has his relationship with these elements they are talking about, because one of them even sponsored him.
Sponsored him to be the member
of the State House.
Who
For instance, you cannot deny the fact that it was even Otumba Akrele that sponsored him to the State House Assembly. He has been hobnobbing with even the so-called TKO, because one, the present vehicle is even using, the Jeep. TKO gave it to him, it's yet to pay up, and up till 2-3 weeks ago, he was still hobnobbing with
Dr. Aluko,
this same Aluko.
Who alleged that Governor Fayose rigged the election.
But because, in fact, I sympathize with my governor, because this guy, as evil as he is, has dominated the entire. He virtually sleeps in the government house now.
Really?
I'm telling you.
You're talking about Samuel Omotosho?
Yes, he sleeps virtually in the government house. And I continue to say this, that this man is planning evil against the house.
How come he's now, he looks smarter than you you've been in the game for a while, but it looks, in this whole scenario, he looks smarter than you because he outplayed you in what we have seen.
No. There's no,
because if you are saying that he is the one that is being hobnobbing, but you are the one that is suspended.
You can ask any of our members in the State House of Assembly, his character there.
But they did not suspend him. You are the one that has been suspended.
Because he went and told lies against me before the governor. And the governor has not even spoken with me since that time. He has not even received my call.
So the governor is behind your suspension?
No. The governor is not there. He told the governor and he told the speaker. And the speaker, because of maybe perhaps of his maybe recent closeness to him, they decided to come up with this suspension thing. And that was why when it came, I said it's a premeditated thing. And I want to tell you, the whole world, that even this assassination thing they're talking about, 2 days before Monday or Tuesday when that press conference was held, we already got the wind of the fact that he has been going about telling people that he will still make sure that he nailed me.
So he has nailed you, of course. He was successful in nailing you?
No, he has not done that, because everybody in Ekiti State know quite well. They knew my pedigree. They know me to be a very easygoing person.
Because 180 days, I will ask you this question because we need to, when we come back from this break, but we'll take a moment, and when we return, more on the crisis rocking the Ekiti State Assembly, as some facts and truths are coming out right now, right here on the program. Join us again. I
would say that whatever you must have heard about any plan by me to assassinate members of the House of Assembly is a creation of some demented, evil men in the House of Assembly. And I can mention their name because I already got the wind that they are even planning to assassinate me. So they went into action even before I decided to call on you people to come and hear what they are planning in the State House of Assembly. So it doesn't baffle me because Ekiti people knew quite well the role I played in making sure that this government comes into place. And Omatocho was not there but then. And they knew me not to be a man of violence. I have a pedigree of a peace-loving person, easygoing person in this state. So for some people to create this, to tarnish my image or to put me in a quandary, I see it as the machination of one unseen hand.